There you go, guys. Second semifinal after the first one that has been amazing. Oh god, we can see right now something really impressive and crazy. Look at the map generation. Mr. Orlu with these slabs versus Magyars. Viper in the south with yellow, but Mr. Yo with blue here on the left, or I don't know if it's called this in the north. But look how close they are, man, for this map.
Yeah, wow. This is some interesting generation, like you were saying. And, ever get that feeling of deja vu? We got Slavs versus Magyars once again. Viper going to be playing the Slavs this game. Yo going to be playing the Magyars. I believe Viper played Slavs last time he was on Acropolis. I think that was the case. So definitely liking this Civ on this map. Yo definitely has played Magyars on this map at least once so far this tournament. So guys playing these civilizations that they like, and we'll have to see how this unfolds.
He played this civilization against Supi in an amazing game. Supi with the Huns, he was with Magyars, did amazing. And right now we can check how he's doing. Look at the lumber camp between those two forests he's doing already at the back of his TC. He got the gold and the stone, pretty similar spot on the left. He's on the left from his stone center. Berry's a little bit far from the TC, not the best. Remember, guys, that in front in those crazy hills you cannot build absolutely anything, right? So it's complicated also to wall completely. You can wall, but closer to your resources. Then the map for the Viper. Is the Viper gonna get a great map like a lot of people usually say? We'll take a look. Berries at the back, goal at the back. The wood, he has nice forest. Is he going? He went directly with 3 villages to the outside wood, right? I like that choice.
Yeah, not opting to go for the wood on top of his Acropolis, instead going to be going forward. And with a map that's this aggressive, I do think, going forward and just kind of trying to assert dominance over the middle of the map is probably going to be your best bet. But do these players know how close they are yet? Yo going all the way off to Neptune, nowhere near Viper's base. No idea how close they are. On the other hand, Viper, he's just scouting around his base, going to be luring some deer. So both players kind of in the dark, not realizing how close they are.
Yeah, because if you check Mr. Yo point of view, right now I'm doing with the Fog of War, he's just going to the opposite direction. Like usually the map generation it should be there, the player like in the other corner, but no, he is there like in the middle of the map, in the center on the right side, with a really big base actually for Viper, and he now finding Viper base, gonna explore. So I believe, there can be some laming. Let's see if he's gonna try to make some laming. No, he didn't find that village taking the boar. And if he explore right away and not pushing the deers, maybe he's trying to go with the aggression. Well, I think he's gonna go scouts, since he's still with 3 villages on wood, while Viper has 4 villages. No, 3 villages as well. Both scouts? It seems so.
Yeah, definitely quite likely going to be going for scouts here. The 3 villagers on wood kind of gives that away, but Mr. Yo finding 2 llamas of Viper and will likely be trying to steal these guys away.
Well, does he more for him? Yeah.
Yeah. And we're not going to see, I think, any deer lured yet for Yo. Maybe 1 deer, but yeah, Viper going way more heavily into the luring of the deer. Will be fine in terms of food income, but just not really what you want to have happening. You don't want to be giving your opponent extra food resources. And
well, if you check, sorry, Orlu, put Mr. Yo point of view, Fog of War, go to the south. He didn't find the deers.
This is definitely reminiscent of the last Acropolis game we cast, where the wood line of Vivi was totally unscouted by Leary, and this could be a bit of a problem for Yo. He does have, looks going to be like 10 villagers on wood, no barracks for him just yet, so likely going to be going scouts for both of these players.
Yeah, man, they are going with one population difference. He's sending 5 villages. He's still not going outside. He's going to make another lumber camp here at the back. It's a good one. Well, he cannot protect completely, since you cannot wall till the edge of the map, but you can always wall yourself. And let's see the micro. Definitely in a scout rush, with a some decent micro, the advantage is for Magyars because of the forging. I mean, that attack, we have seen how they kill the villages like instantly. So let's see what is gonna happen here with these beast players playing a micro. Gonna be really nice. But the Slavs economy, with all the deals already in the bank for the Viper, you can see Viper now Orlu took the boar. Now took the boar. He's almost in feudal age.
This is his... Wait, how many boars has he had?
Oh, look,
is this fourth boar?
Look. Look at the village in the wood, already dead. It's crazy. Instantly he got the forging and he killed the village super fast. Sorry that I interrupted you. Go about the boar, what you were talking.
Yeah, I can't tell exactly, but is this, I think, 4 boars for the Viper? Where are these boars coming from?
I think he got some extra boars on the right side. I didn't notice, but it was like close to that downhill on the right side, and it wasn't really far. So he took 4 boars and the deers already. That's insane amount of food he got. Insane.
Yeah, losing the villager there is a little bit unfortunate for Viper, but with 4 boars, that is so much food. Can't be too unhappy, but it will be a scout war between these two guys. Spearman already coming forward for Yo. Let's see how this is going to pan out.
Yeah. If you notice, there is another 2 boars in the north from Mr. Yo base. You see those 2 boars? A little farther probably than the Viper was. So it's not that, but the other boars were closer. Anyway, now he has 3 spears. I mean, well, Viper with that food incoming, he can make all the spears he wants, right? He can just, and he's doing even more. Well, he needed, man, because those scouts from Magyars, well, basically, those are the best scouts in early game.
Is Viper even making many more scouts? He's just investing in so many spearmen, but Yo is going to be coming forward with a tower. Okay, yeah, he's making plenty of scouts. But yeah, Yo coming forward with a tower. Viper, does he see this coming? No, he does not. All of his attention is going to be focused on the scout war, and this tower is likely going to be able to come up.
Very good tower. He will have to move that wood, and now does he have an order? Viper has no wood yet. Well, he will have wood to make another lumber camp. Let's see. He will have to move for sure. This is a very nice one to relocate, and he's trying to. He's not doing spears, Mr. Yo, or maybe he has one. He's just 4 scout and 1 spear, I think. Yeah, 1 spear, man. That's the big difference, man. But now he's coming with many scouts.
Yeah, yes? Viper's coming in. Unfortunately for Viper, yes, he's Slavs. He has the free tracking upgrade, the oft forgot about bonus of the Slavs, but unfortunately the Spearman was just a little bit too slow. And oh my god.
Look at the gold there.
That's a Spearman dead, as well as a villager. Viper's coming in himself, getting a villager right away. This is another crazy Acropolis game of both players taking blows at each other.
Crazy. Well, he doesn't have any more spears. Now he's sending another one. He didn't notice yet about the tower. Look at the wood. The tower is there like a minute, and now he's moving. He lost even 1 or 2 villages, and also idle time. Viper has 2 villages behind with 9 idle villages. We saved many times. Maybe you don't lose villages, but if you have that many villages, it's like dead village not working. So 1 spear coming, the scouts are going back. And the difference is there in terms of villagers. He needs more spears, and Mr. Yo not doing any walls. Look at this. He's there with 2 villages, not sending spears. I don't understand that. I mean, it's really complicated to wall that area, that he's getting harassed now by Viper, but at least move to the TC if he's needed.
Yeah, it is a bit strange there from Mr. Yo. Also, he is going to be making the transition into the archer line. That is something that Viper is not doing. Viper just going all in with these spears and scouts. So we'll see if Yo can, get enough archers to start picking away at the spearmen. I mean, Viper has so many spearmen that I really do like this choice from Mr. Yo. And, the archers, on top of being able to nab the spearmen, Viper having to build his lumber camp so far forward, that is going to be really tricky to defend from the archers of Mr. Yo.
Yeah, and right now you can see he's doing so forward. He sent 3 spears there, but Mr. Yo with double archery range already. Oh, Viper bloodlines. Viper is doing the bloodlines, but Viper didn't see yet the archery ranges. But honestly, if Mr. Yo is not doing more spears, this is many scouts now from the Viper. The Viper is coming in. I am on his point of view, fog of war, because he didn't find, yes, yet, sorry, the double archery range, but those scouts are coming. One spear only there, 2 spears, but those spears with the bloodlines, against the bloodlines, not gonna do anything. You can see that now Billies from Mr. Joe are going to die. 1 down, 2 down. How many? He's gonna lose 4 Billies. Oh god, 2,
Yeah,
3,
it's gonna be
3, even more now. Oh wow.
Yep, that villager
wow.
should be dead. Also, just it didn't really end up mattering all that much, but Viper had some really nice micro, making sure that the injured scouts were always at the back of the fight, making sure that the villagers, knowing that they were going to die, just trying to take a few scouts down with him. Viper not, even allowing that to happen at all. So just, these nice little moves by Viper really, demonstrate his class and why he's considered the best player in the world right now.
Yeah, but also
nice
Orlu, now he's doing some walls, but before he didn't move the units, and he's on the wood now. Those archers, he's back and forth now for Viper, losing 3 villies instantly. The archer's choice, we said, is so dangerous, and the spears now, where are the spears? Orlu, bye-bye. Population is getting closer and closer. This is crazy game already again, but Viper economy is as crazy as the game. Look at the Viper point of view. 800 food almost already. I will go up to Castle Age. He's in Castle Age. Well, I don't know how much pressure Mr. Yo will be able to put now, but if he's not doing a miracle, this is gonna be the Viper game, because he's going to Castle Age with 100,000 scouts coming to defend against those archers, Orlu.
Yeah, and this really goes to show that despite Viper's economy getting interrupted quite a few times by Yo, his food economy has been relatively untouched. He's just had so many Slav farms working away, generating so much food income, and now Yo's even going to be losing all of these archers to these bloodlined scouts of the Viper, about to have +1 as well. And Yo himself is just so far away from the Castle Age. His farming economy is so much weaker. This is potentially going to be a pretty fast game number 1.
Well, it's really crazy. It's looking similar to the previous one with the other city, right? It's looking similar game, because this is Labs bonus. It seems that is unstoppable. At least that you are going crazy aggressive. Just look how he gathered those resources. He's almost Castle Age already, while his opponent barely have 100 food. And with those scouts just camping there, patrolling, controlling a little bit of the map, he's not even taking any risk now, since he feels that he has the advantage. He see the score difference. Even clicking Castle Age is like 300 score. He's like, whoa, I'm there, man. And with the Scale Guard and armor now, he's gonna be able even to kill those units before Castle Age.
Yeah, I mean, Yo is getting a nice tower on this wood line of the Viper, which is going to annoy him, but it's just GG. But I mean, this game is over. Like, Yo realize I have absolutely nothing to deal with knights, and I'm not walled, so that's pretty rip. And wow, that is a fast game 1.
Whoa, this is last, man. Orlu, we have to say that just dominate, man. I mean, with this kind of a strategy in a scout rush, because this economy, I mean, the difference with the village was almost the same. He didn't have like a lot of idols. It's true that Mr. Joe invested in 2 archery ranges and archers, so that's a lot of economy that he's not putting on his farm economy too. But he wasn't even close to go up. For that, he quit.
Yeah, looking at the achievements, Mem, look at that food difference between Viper and Yo. That is the power of the Slav farms right there. Like, in a 23-minute game. Oh,
it's not just the Slavs. The Slavs are amazing at the farming, right? But he took 4 boars.
4 boars, yeah. That's for sure.
Can't forget the 4 boars.
And he stayed on scouts. So when he stays on scouts, he puts more farms down. And meanwhile, you have Mr. Yo switching into archers and towers. He's not needing farms.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, that the food economy of Viper was just so good and so untouched for the entire game, and that's so much food. Yeah,
it was really quick game. It's a pity, man, because these maps also going for the longer game is fantastic, but it's a tricky situation here with those 4 boars, like Zach just pointed out, and also with the farm bonus. You can see the achievements. Nothing else to say. It was huge advantage there. And in military also, he killed a lot more units. Look, 28-16 with the same amount of army. Of course, different distribution, because the other one was with archers as well. But 28-16 And with that advantage in the economy, we will have to jump right now to the cross game.
Which one of those maps we have? Hunt
There you go, guys.
Yeah.
And whoa, surprising, man. Surprising completely. Welcome, everyone. We are in the second game after the first quick game with TheViper and Mr. Yo for the second semi-final. And now, we were mentioning because the third game is gonna be Budapest. We were talking about the civilization choice. We see how TheViper, the snake, is with the Hans. Hans in this one against Mr. Yo with the Vikings. Well, the Vikings in this one with, remember, cross map with 4 lakes in the corners. And let's see, what do you think about this civilization choice? And then we will go for the maps.
I think we've seen Vikings once so far on Cross. I can't remember who played it. I think it actually, no, Yo played Vikings on Cross. So definitely a civilization he feels is strong on this map. Of course, Vikings with the cheaper docks, you can get some nice fish out, but this really isn't a map that's going to be decided by galley micro. So the warship bonus isn't going to matter much. So I think Yo, his rationale for this is he really wants to get his economy huge quickly. Vikings with the free wheelbarrow and handcart means they have some of the strongest economy in the game. And it's, we'll see if that's going to be enough to overpower just the speed and just raw power of the Huns on this map.
But this is maybe thinking too much on the later game, because against Hans and Viper combined, I prefer Hans in this situation. And imagine going for a rush with the Hans, it can be really complicated. Remember that the scouts from Vikings usually is not a possibility, so you might go for archers. So I don't know. Let's see if he's gonna go Dras, if he's gonna try to wall. But according to that, we have to check the maps, and we can see how the Viper has stone in front, gold in front, berries close to the TC, which is nice. Another secondary goal at the back, the deers a little bit far, but at the back he can go and try to push them. He's probably going to go to the lake in the south back because he's way closer than the other one on the right side. And Mr. Yo has a complicated spot. Look at his goal in the middle of the map, all in the same line, like straight to each other, right on the left. So imagine if Viper is pushing there. It's I don't know, a complicated spot really there for Mr. Yo, and try to find the stone to Mr. Yo.
Oh man, that is
incredibly far.
Whoa.
I mean, where are his resources except the berries and the wood? All his resources are almost in the middle of the map.
That is so unfortunate for Yo. I mean, having his main stone even just behind the forest.
Exactly.
I feel like he's just going to be forced to do something pretty aggressive. Viper did get an early loom. He might have had a boar that was a bit tricky to lure. Yeah, his boar at the far south of his base is pretty far away and over a hill. They are playing on Norway to China lag, which is that's a long distance. So going to have a little bit of a lead here for Yo, at least in, the very early Dark Age.
Oh, he lost ability, man.
Oh.
He was luring and also lost ability, Mr. Yo. You have to be careful, man. You cannot give this kind of advantage to the Viper. Well, to any player, but to the Viper even less. Anyway, let's see.
Yeah, what I just said, forget about that.
Yeah. Well, they have now already fishing ships already. Yes, there you go. He spotted. Mr. Yo spotted the dock already for the Viper, so he know exactly where he located. Viper has also spotted for Mr. Yo. The exploration for Viper right now is wow. Just check his point of view fog of war, and he has explored almost 3 corners. He's missing only the right one on the left, and well, let's see what the strategy. I believe that the Viper will go scouts. And I don't know if he will try to get
Viper, you could lame this villager. No, not choosing to do that. Loom almost done here for Yo. Viper probably could have gotten 2 or 3 hits off before Loom.
Look at Viper in the north already with the villager. And Mr. Yo, Mr. Yo can see.
No!
Oh, see, yes, he saw it. He saw it.
They have to have seen it. Yeah, Yo saw it.
He's gonna walk himself. Viper is gonna walk himself there. The scout is also there to help, so there you go. What he wants is to make the dog, so let's see if he's gonna be able. But the surprise is the most important of this snake, right? But he's doing the dog, he did the palisade gate. Even gonna lose the villager? No, because the scout is coming, but the dog is going to be there.
Yeah, and the stock's going to come up, and Viper is going to be way faster to the feudal age at this point. And this is going to be a pretty unfortunate for Yo. Viper can get a fire galley out very quickly. These fishing ships can be pretty rip if the fire galley can get some good shots off.
Well, I believe that now Mr. Yo will try to make galleys, but like you said, he with fire galleys, he can
never mind.
Yeah, he can dominate.
Yeah, Yo can't even make fire galleys. He's Vikings.
Exactly.
So yeah,
he's in problems there. For that reason, the surprise here is not that important with other civilization, right? With against Vikings, he can take the lake, and I believe that he will.
Yeah, it should be pretty good here for Viper, I think. We do see Yo coming out with some villagers, going to be taking some deer, potentially realizing that, okay, my fishing economy is not going to be long for this world. But what is Viper doing with this villager? Well,
Estable is going up to that hill, but Mr. Joe forward with 4 villages. Archie range will happen. He's gonna be both buildings really close. No, he's just going more and more forward. I don't know if he's gonna deny that stable. He need to deny that. If he's denying that one, it's gonna be good for him. He's gonna be able to do it. Well, he has 4 villages, but the stable need to happen. Mr. Viper, you need to make it. Oh, come on! He did it again. He palisaded that village incredibly quick, and this table is happening, man. Oh, come on.
Look at the wood line for Yo at the east of his base. He is going to be towered by Viper. Okay, Yo, really smart. Saw it coming. This tower is never going to happen, and Viper will probably end up losing that villager. But Viper, most important thing for him, getting this stable complete. With the Hun faster producing stable bonus, will be able to get a ton of scouts out quite quickly.
Well, it's important that he denied that tower. It's important also that he killed that villager, because in later game, if he don't kill that villager, he can also make an archer range there and sneak some archers inside. He's not gonna finish that tower. I think he shouldn't finish his 3 villagers, and he killed it. He killed it. That was good for Mr. Yo. Viper is also mining a stone on the right side and going to scout, but Mr. Yo is going all in. He's going with 4 villagers, still sending 3 spears, now archers, and his wall completely at home. This is good, man. I mean, if you are completely wall at home, it's really, really nice, but he should palisade that little spot or make a gate. Don't let him go. Now he's taking one of those scouts, and I like here the position for Yo, but he's already without any fishing ship in this map. We have seen that even if he has the Vikings that is a superior economy, the fish from those lakes, they really give a lot, and I believe that Viper will take more and more corners. As you can see, another village on the right side, ready to make another dock and make fish.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the power of the fishing ships in some of the previous games, and that can really add up. Also worth mentioning, though, is that the spearmen for Yo do have that 5 extra HP because of the Viking bonus, so they will take 1 more hit to die from the scouts of Viper. So this is just going to be a nice little bonus there for Yo.
Look Viper, dropping those units, the scout, 3 spears and the archer. He let him get relaxed, confident, and now with 2 skirmishes, bye-bye all those units. So those scouts that Viper is getting are gonna be way safer. Look at this. Even in the range of the TC, he just need to go back, not gonna lose that village. Again, he's doing the job. He's a great architecture, man. You see it? The palisade gate, and now, yeah, just think. Oh, he escaped because those palisade gates are weak. But man, he's controlling the situation. It looks like, okay, this guy is pushing me, he's rushing me, but he kept calm, right?
Yeah, like that was a really nice reaction from Yo. I mean, this guy has so much experience. He has played in big finals before. And yeah, that was, you know, yes, it was a really nice move from Viper. He got a few free kills, but Yo, not too far behind because of it. Now building another range forward here in the middle of the map.
Yeah, crazy. Well, some people is fine in the chat. They mentioned that Viper need to be banned. I think he shouldn't be banned, you know, but nerf maybe, okay? Nerf maybe. We have to make some nerf for Viper in the
Be reasonable, chat.
Okay, now we can see out of jokes, right? And skirmishers with +1, now gonna make the padded archer armor. He's going back to the TC. Well, we will see. He has that scout. Is he doing a stable, Mr. Yo? No, is the first scout that he's still alive. Okay, 4 villages, skirmishes, scout, archers, spears.
Yeah, this is a bit of a ragtag army here from Yo, just kind of like a one of everything. But behind all of this, look at the fishing ship count for Viper. He is up to 12.
Wow. Poof, man.
So, villager count may appear to be even, but Viper's economy is going to be miles ahead of his opponent, and this could mean a much faster castle age time here for the Snake.
It's tricky. I mean, he will get it there, he will compensate, his population is way ahead, but look at the resources for Mr. Yo. If he's doing the market, he can go up. I mean, Vikings and Vikings in terms of economy, that hand card for free, it just make a lot. He has already 500 food almost and 500 gold. Definitely with the market, he could go up. The Viper is gathering huge amount of food because he's also now on the top left corner doing another dock, so he has basically four lakes on his hands, under his hands, right, and his control. And the Viper with 64 population, and 48 because of the efficiencies, man. It's incredible. But look at the food. Why I was mentioned this? He has the 800 food already. Come on, man. He gathered all the food. It's incredible.
Like 4 corners, all in control of Viper right now. Just now with the fire galley even going to be working away at this dock of Yo, Viper's just going to have so much food. He doesn't know what to do with all the food.
Well, I'm missing that Viper is doing the market because he could just sell a little bit and go up. Mr. Yo, this is good that is going up to castle is faster than Viper. Otherwise, he will have like no choice in this game. And he's doing a tower. Okay.
I mean, this tower is in a nice position. It does deny the main gold of Viper, but Viper does have a nice back gold that he will have access to for the time being. And yeah, I don't really see Yo able to deny that one.
But you see what Viper is going to do? He's going to make a castle, man. He's going to make a castle, and don't be so surprised that he's even going Marauders and going for Tarkans. Don't be surprised. Anyway, he has 624 stone. Now he been denied with that stone. Maybe the castle is not gonna happen. He can still buy, and make a castle where if he's doing well in front of his TC and recover all. Yeah.
I think a castle. I think a castle in front of his TC near the gold would be a reasonable choice. Another choice would be on top of the hill, directly to the right of his watchtower. Like that's, I think,
the stable, right?
Next to the stable.
Okay.
I think both of those are, they have their ups and downs. Engagement coming in here, skirmishers versus archers. We all know how that one's going to end up. These villagers and tower may clean up most of these skirmishers eventually, but still nice value trades there for Viper, who's now at 20 fishing ships. Oh my god.
Arlo, look at his resources. He can spam knights +2 right now. I mean, as soon as he's reaching castle age, he can make, and I believe that he will make the chain barding armor. Then he will spam knights with the hands. Also, you don't even need a third stable because you expand also faster. He has 2 towers, but that economy, he can go Imperial right away. Of course, he's not gonna make it, but let's see. He's doing exactly chainmail armor, bozo. GG Cole, man!
Oh,
whoa, man! That's crazy, man. It's, till now, the first 2 games, a little bit similar to the previous series, is a total domination. I mean, if you don't have the lakes here and you are the Vikings, what you can do against the hands with that economy at this point? Alt F4, man. Because what you can do, Orlu?
Not a whole lot. I mean, what can the Viking Navy do against the power of the famous Hunnic Navy? I mean, just total domination by Viper so far.
Yeah, it was crazy. Well, we can check. If we check the achievements right now, we are going to notice how insane difference was there. Just look at that economy. This was a short game. Look at that economy, guys. Over 2,300 food, over 1,700 wood, and stone and gold pretty close. But the others, that was insane. With 20, of course, Billy is more thanks to those fishing ships. Well, in this situation, except that you go all in and kill in feudal age if you reach castle age in that position. For that reason, Mr. Yo resigned. Some people in the chat was like, accepting, oh, why GG? It was completely over. He got really a huge advantage right now.
Yeah, it's...
And guys, we are right now in Budapest, and you were right. Guys, Italians versus Hans. in a double TC start with a crazy map, we're going to see Italians versus Hans. I really want to see this one, because Hans I really think are great for this no TC, remember, double TC, sorry. Remember, no houses needed. It's really important to get a better micro. You can see how already Viper in the north is taking the first cow out of the TC, probably because he's trying to control absolutely everything. And what about this matchup, Mr. Orlu, that you keep here with me all the evening?
Yeah, I mean, this could potentially be the last game of the day, at least for us. Of course, then we'll have the grand finals after this with Nili and Turkmen. But man, this Civ matchup is, I think, a very interesting one because the Huns definitely can outpace the Italians in the early game, and especially in like the Castle Age. But once you get to the late game, the Huns just don't have an answer to the Italians, especially with those Genoese crossbowmen just mowing down all of the Hun cavalry. But that's always going to be the big if the Italian player can get there. The Huns just such an aggressive, powerful civilization, and we'll see how that has to pan out. What do you think of this map, Mem?
This map is crazy. About the civilization, I would like to point out, but how to deal with Hans till late game. That's the problem here, right? About the map, you can see in the south of that town center for the Viper, where he's taking now the first boar, right? In the north, stone, gold, all the resources almost in the same spot. He will need some walls, definitely, because Hans for rushing are just great. One goal also, the main goal in front. And the other TC for the Viper, well, he has berries close to the water. Also, with Italians, we could mention that maybe he's going for the lakes as well and get a guy in a crazy economy advantage. It can be, man. It can really be. We will see. I mean, it's too much questions with this game, with this map and this civilization, right?
It's too much, man. I can't handle all that's going on. We have a bit of a scout fight going on here, but 2 scouts is better than 1 scout. And we're going to have to see Yo retreating for the time being. And Viper with a 2 villager lead already. Well, I guess it's like 1.5 villagers, but I don't know how that happened. I guess maybe Yo had a bit of idle time, but these early advantages for Viper, man, add up.
Yeah, well, it's probably it's surprising because you expect that apply with Hans, since you don't have to make houses, you are not going to get housed, of course, and you don't lose. You don't get any idle time, but seems that Viper is just getting a better Dark Age. Probably he's just gathering the food constantly, while Mr. Yo got some idle TC. Yeah, there is no idle, no dead villagers, so it's just that. Now he's trying to lame there in the north with 2 scouts. Mr. Yo to that Viper village is gonna take it. He's sacrificing the scouts. I don't like that choice that early in the game. I mean, one scout down and the other is half HP.
Yeah, that I think was questionable at best there for Yo. I think he was actually attacking uphill against the villager with one of the scouts, the one that died. So yeah, not really the ideal engagement here for Yo. And again, these sort of early incremental advantages for the Viper can really pay off. But oh no, Viper losing a scout to the TC of Yo. Tit for tat right there.
Yeah, he wanted to make a favor to him. Okay, you gave me a scout, I'm gonna give you a scout as well. But Viper is going for the dock. Viper, I think, is going for the dock. He's sending 1 villager already, so he's gonna use the docks. Oh, second dock already. He has 1 dock in the south. He's gonna make another at the back of his north TC. There you go. He's there. He's gonna make it as soon as he. Yeah, there you go. He's doing 37 population. The efficiency will happen. Remember that they are cheaper with Italians. And I don't know, man, but he's. Well, he need to go for the macro, right? Macro advantage, because in terms of army in Castle Age, Hans will be stronger. Do you think Viper will go for some walls? I think will be needed to.
With this investment into 2 docks for the fish boom, I really think it's pretty important for Viper to wall this. Otherwise, he could just really get run over by the Huns in the early to mid game. Viper finally taking that last boar, and Yo will be the first player to click up to the feudal age. Just not investing in those docks just gives you that quicker of a feudal age time.
Expect it to be faster for the Hans here, right, Orlu?
Yeah.
It's normal. Well, let's check what Mr. Yo is going to do. If he's probably going to go right away Castle Age. He has very good resources. He will go Castle Age. And Viper is about to go up. And he will go up. He's going up now with 1 villager more and already 5 fishing ships. But if we check both docks, he keeps the production. He's gonna get like 10, 12 or 15 fishing ships in the meanwhile. So when we're going to see Mr. Joe in Castle Age, how many fishing ships Viper will have? And Viper is already starting to wall. With some houses, now he see with the scout the barrack. And he will need to make more walls, Viper. Okay, in the south he's gonna be wall completely. He need to wall in the north, right?
Yeah, definitely. Viper with a pretty nice mining camp on all of these gold resources in between his 2 TCs, but Viper is not really walled, and that kind of worries me. Because Yo's going to hit Feudal Age, he's going to throw down probably a stable. Yep, there it is. And Viper doesn't really have anything at all to defend that right now.
Yeah, he's gonna go. Well, he's not gonna make a scout. Maybe he's doing 1 or 2 because he has a lot of food. Now Viper is doing the barrack. He can see the stable. Among his point of view, fog of war. Well, basically he has explored most of the land already, except the part in the north and in the south. But in the middle, he's explored everything. Joe is up to Castle Age. Viper has the resources too, of course, and even more with Italians. He's doing the blacksmith, and what he's going to do? Stables too? Archery range. Archery range. Let's see if he's gonna wall or look at the walls he's doing. Do you think Viper will leave a hole? I don't think so.
I think Viper is, he's a smart enough player not to let any walls happen, and I think the archer choice is a pretty good one. You don't really want to go into a night war against the Huns. That just doesn't really seem like a winning proposition. But Yo going with the very fast Castle Age time, he's going to get there before the 14-minute mark. We'll have to see what he can get done with it, though. Likely going to be trying to go for some early nights.
But this is crazy already. I mean, he's 3 villages ahead. Remember that, guys, that you need 25 seconds to make a villager, so you can make the math there. It's 4 villages already, 11 fishing ships. Of course, now he needs to stop the first aggression for Mr. Joe, but Mr. Joe is going cav archers. He did one stable and now archery ranges. Okay, very, very interesting. Still Viper walling more. He's not going super far to wall, like not super aggressive. You can see that he's walling closer to his cities, to his town center. Yeah, they're in the north. Houses, gonna make some palisade, I believe. Oh, even a stone wall there. Okay, that surprised me. Because now he cannot make like extra town centers. Market he's doing. Go, go, go.
I was gonna say, I think Viper is comfortable in being a little bit slower to get his additional TCs up and rolling just because he has the fishing economy that he has. 11 fishing ships. You just nab a cheap gill nets and, you're looking at some fishing ships that gather like way faster than even farmers with handcart, and yeah, I think Viper can just go into crossbows and defend relatively easily.
His mining already stalled. Man, I don't know if he is to add more TCs or just to make the castle as soon as possible. The resources already for Viper are just insane. He even did some galleys to protect his fish. He has a crazy economy production right now. Wow.
Oh, look at this from Viper. Yo is going to try and come build a dock here in the south of the map, but Viper having a fire galley patrolling just in the correct spot, going to see it instantly, forcing Yo to delete that.
Yeah.
Like, Viper is just, he is dotting all his I's, crossing all his T's, and making sure that he's just, inching further and further to that grand finals spot.
Yeah, adding a perfect TC, Orlo. Look at that TC, in top of that hill, covering the stone and the gold completely. Now he will have crossbows and bodkin arrow. So with those crossbows and bodkin arrow, he's gonna defend absolutely fine against the cav archers. It's true that Mr. Joe is adding now the siege wars up, that it can make the damage. Let's see if he's gonna get a good micro. I don't know if Viper will add also siege. We will find out. Right now the siege is what can make the damage on the Viper, and better for Mr. Yo that he can do it, because those 12 fishing ships, and if he's keep doing more, I don't know, maybe now he stopped doing. Yeah, because now the efficiency on water is not gonna be that great. You can see that the deep fish is finished, or is getting close to be finished, and now they have to, let's go and focus on the attack. He's pushing already with the Mammoth and the cav archers.
Yep, Cav Archer's going to be coming in. Not the greatest upgrades, though. Cav archers requiring a lot more upgrades to be super efficient compared to crossbows. Also, something I want to mention real quick as this fight is getting underway, Viper does have gill nets. There is a bug on Voobly where it doesn't appear in the tech overlay, so these fishing ships are going to be just raking in the fish, totally depopulating the world's fish supplies, and yeah, got lots of food for him, and potentially could be seeing a pretty quick Imperial Age considering he's focusing on the crossbow production.
Yeah, man. He has right now 21 population more, 6 villages more, the efficiency that we said already, and a lot of archers here. A lot of archers doing another archer rains his house it, because he has killed a couple of houses as well, but he's defend. I mean, Mr. Joe is not going in, because he has an old army to defend. But Orlu, the castle will happen very soon. He's gathering already 434 stone, almost there with the stone. He's still sending even more villages to mine stone. Ay. And, well, he's now taking another lake in the north. What the hell? Taking more and more fish. Crazy, really crazy. The advantage
he built
that he's
2 fire galleys initially to, kill any fishing ships that Yo had, but Yo didn't even have any. He's just now building his first dock in the southern pond with 1 fishing ship, but that's just so far behind Viper, and really all Viper needs to do is hang on until he can get a castle. Not only will it just really secure his base, but give him the potential to start producing those Genoese crossbowmen, and that is a very probable win condition here for Viper as this game goes on.
Well, he has the resources soon. Well, now he's doing the hand card, tone watch, 13 villages more. He's not losing that mangonel. The Cav archers are trying to go to other spot. The Viper is building the castle in the spot we expected, just in front of the town center. Come on, man. He has 32 population more. This is a good choice from Mr. Yo. Instead of being stubborn, he changed the spot that he wants to make the damage. It's true that Viper is doing a tower. I don't think so. A tower will defend so much. He's sending now 1 mangonel and the crossbows, but he's fine, man. He will have the mangonel, the crossbows, that tower, 2 mangonels now, and the castle will be up. And Viper resources, he can go up already to Imperial. This is absolutely sick, because Viper is up to Imperial, 25 minutes, also shooting with the mangonels, open formation, and he's gonna make the tower. He's gonna finish. No, but he took some good shot. And Orlu, this is a good attack from Mr. Yo, but it's gonna be enough. No, man, look at those crossbows taking absolutely everything. Mr. Yo wants to make a castle, but where went to make a castle, Mr. Yo? Look at the castle he want to make. Exactly in front of Viper castle, man. Viper is 1 step ahead. Let's see if he's gonna lose the castle. Oof. No, he didn't, man. He didn't. But this game, sadly, and I say sadly because we wanted to see 5 games, it's pretty much over, man.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Yo just called the GG upon Viper hitting him. He now has Thumb Ring. He's about to have Ballistics. He's going to have fully upgraded crossbowmen. As soon as Imp comes in, just throw down Arbalest, throw down Bracer, get a Trebuchet, and you're going to be set to take this game if you're Viper.
No, man. Oh, well, Mr. Yo is on the way to Imperial. I think since this is 2-0, he will stay. I mean, he's not going to resign because he's on the way to Imperial. It's 2-minute difference, but that castle will go down probably in 2 minutes time. He will have the time to go down, but now the Italians become really dangerous for Hans, right? Like you were mentioning the start, and also telling those Genoese crossbowmen, they have a huge bonus against the cavalry. And well, what else has the Hans than Cav archers and paladins? Helps.
You have skirmishers without the final armor upgrade.
Yeah.
And now you have Viper even with the Paviz upgrade, or Paviz, however you pronounce that, giving his archers that extra armor, just making them even that much better in combat versus the other ranged units of Yo. And Arbalest, Bracer coming in. Yo, not throwing it in the towel just yet. His tournament life is on the line here.
He's perfectly defended, Orlu. He's doing a castle in the other spot that he can be attacked by Mr. Yo. He's just well defended in the north, well defended now in the south, completely. He's going with the traps, gonna take the castle down, doing the chemistry. Those archers now will dominate for sure the Cav archers if they have, like you said, the 1 extra armor, and now all the Abris finishing the chemistry. Ay, ay, ay. Really, what to do? Because Hans don't even have Onager, so you cannot make like a few Mangoners and upgrade. So it's very, very difficult situation here for Mr. Yo. Look at the score difference, man. 1,600 score difference, man. That's insane.
Viper's micro has just been on point this game, just not losing a single Arbalest that he hasn't needed to. And yeah, the rest of these upgrades coming in, I just don't know what Yo's out is this game. Like, what does Yo think he can do to win this game?
Yeah, it's a really complicated situation here. Well, he's now taking some of that army, but he still double the population. Well, he lost the castle in the north. We didn't even pay attention because here the fight is in the middle of the map, now taking the TC down, coming with the Mangonel. He can even make Onagers. Italians, remember, they have Onagers. So, what to do here? 12 villages more army, fishing ships. The ratio kills that is just insane. Not even a castle for Mr. Yo. And I'm trying to find out what Mr. Yo can do. And I think it's only what he did right now. Incredible cities here. Just completely opposite regarding to the previous cities. What a domination here by Viper, man. I expected him to be favorite for sure, but Mr. Yo performance was sick last weekend, and now Mr. Yo got destroyed, man. Destroyed.
I mean, Yo's performance was sick, but it's more the kind of sick like I am right now. Just
yeah, man.
Getting totally dominated by the Viper, and you know, it's hard to tell if Yo played particularly poorly. I think it was more Viper just playing almost flawlessly, just totally taking it to Yo that series.
Civilization decision in the previous map was important in my opinion. I mean, that Vikings decisions there, I don't see it really. I don't know, but I didn't see it well. And then now he took here Hans that you can say, well, Hans are great, but look how he played with Italians. It's just incredible, because if we check all the map here, you can see he got the castle in the north, castle in the south. He got 3 out of 4 lakes. At the end, Mr. Yo was doing some fishing in the south. He got all the macro control. And if we check the achievements here with the military, of course, almost the same. 63 unit kills for 26. And economy, wow. In everything, with a lot more food, huge amount of more wood, more stone, and 1,100 more gold. 25 minutes imperial, 2 minutes faster. It makes that he has really like 0 chances to push to him. And that, sadly, it's the 3-0. We would like to see 5 games, but you know, this Viper, if he can finish this fast and unpredictable, he's gonna make it. And we have now, the Viper versus BB with Nili and Turkman.
Yeah,